I know. Congratulations. Just for Bears fans getting to know you, how would you describe yourself as a player?
Person who gives it all. Gives it his all. I mean, no matter what the situation is, I'll do everything I possibly can to make the situation better.
Obviously, you grew up in a football family. How did that kind of shape you and help you along your career path?
I learned a lot from my brothers, mentality-wise on the field. They just helped me grow as a player and as a human being, basically.
Nick Mariano.
Hey, Noah, congrats. When you reflect back on your career at Oregon, what moment kind of stands out to you?
Could you say that one more time? Sorry, hold on. Something is going on with my phone. Can you hear me?
Yeah, you're
good. I can hear you. Can you hear me?
Can you say that one more time? My bad.
Yeah, when you reflect back to your career at Oregon, what moment kind of stands out to you?
I'd say that first season, that Pac-12 championship during COVID year. That's the first Pac-12 I ever won at University of Oregon. And just being able to bring the Pac-12 to them, it meant a lot.
Sean Hammond.
Hey, Noah, are you excited to have a little NFC North rivalry here with your brother?
Oh, yeah. He's already here. I told him to line it up right now.
What do you think that's going to be like for you two?
Oh, it's going to be one heck of a matchup. I mean, we both compete. Like, we're always competitive, and I'm going to make sure I'm going to win a couple reps.
What, as far as landing with the Bears, I mean, what excites you about this opportunity here and coming to Chicago?
Oh, shoot. Whatever the coach asks me, I'm going to do it. No matter what they say, I'm going to do it. I'm just excited to get the ball rolling.
Hey, Terrell, welcome to the Bears. Just want to know what excites you most about the opportunity that you'll get here in Chicago?
I'm just ready to go out there and just show the whole coaching staff what I can do and just go out there and have the opportunity to compete.
For people that don't know a lot about you, what would you say that you bring to the Bears as far as a player and a person?
I'll say as a player, I bring physicality. I'm a physical corner. I'm going to set the tone. I'm going to do my job, and I'm going to be disciplined. And as a player, I mean, off the field, I'm just a mature young man. I'm very disciplined on and off the field. So you're just getting a high-character guy.
Nick Mariano.
Terrell, when you reflect back at your career just at Minnesota, what kind of stands out to you? What's the moment that you first think of?
I'll say when I got hurt in 2021 and just being able to overcome that and come back and have the season that I had this past year. It just shows that like I'm just willing to break through any barrier and get the job done.
How difficult was that for you when you did sustain the injury and then you're able to have the season that you did afterwards?
I feel like it was like difficult at first because that was like my first ever big injury. So that was just something that I had to work through. But I was able to come out on the other side better.
Pat Finley.
What was it like? You come in, you start for 9 games, and then it takes a couple of years for you to get back in that starting lineup. Did you think about going somewhere else? Did you think about doing anything different? How were you able to kind of fight through that?
Just having conversations with Coach Fleck, just asking him what I need to work on, what I need to get better at, and just taking what he was telling me and going applying it on the field and just working on the things I needed to get better at every day.
You were a 100-meter champion in high school, right?
Yeah.
How did learning how to run fast as a track guy help you on the football field, or are those two different things?
I would say like the long speed of track and football is different, but track definitely helped me with like my initial burst and break points. And I feel like coming out of breaks, I'm able to explode from point A to point B. So just like in track, how you got to start out the blocks and get a great start, it carries over on the football field when you're coming out of breaks and you got to get to that football. So I feel like the burst part really helped me a lot.
Kevin Fishbane.
Hey, Terrell, congratulations. What's a game tape film that you would love that best illustrates what your abilities are?
I would say Wisconsin or Iowa. In those two games, I show my physicality on the line of scrimmage, setting the edge versus tight ends, fullbacks, offensive linemen. And then I show what I could do in press man, lined up on receivers also. So I feel like those are two games to show everybody what I bring to the team.
Larry Mayer.
How much experience did you have on special teams at Minnesota, and how much pride do you take in that aspect of the game?
I had a lot of experience in it. Coach Wenger does a really good job of just showing us all the fine details. And I feel like, well, at Minnesota, we always talk about how special teams wins you a game or lose you a game. So it's an important part of the game. So that's how I approach it. And it's just like a defensive rep is just as important.
Nick Mariano.
Terrell, when you think about zone coverage and just playing off man, how comfortable do you feel with that? And have you had just experience playing in at Tampa 2 or anything like that? How comfortable do you feel playing in off coverage?
I feel very comfortable. We did a lot of quarters in Minnesota, just off quarters. So I feel very comfortable in off man. And when it comes to Tampa 2, we were in a lot of 2, especially last year. So in those two areas of my game, I feel very comfortable.
Pat Finley.
You're going to be 24 years old when the NFL season started. Do you feel like the older guy in college, and do you think that maturity helps a life transition like this?
Yeah, I would say so. I feel like just being able, like the way I carry myself, just the maturity part, I feel like that would make this a easier transition for me and my family. So I feel like that part would be okay. In terms of like college, like being an older player, like I didn't really feel like that while I was like at Minnesota. I didn't really feel like I was an older guy.
Awesome. Thank you so much for your time, Terrell. Congratulations.
Thank you, guys.
Thank you.